So guys, welcome back once again. Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, has joined force and he has come together to unite with the Global Defense Consortium to seek for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, as he feels that Nnamdi Kanu is high time that he gets released. Because several things happening in Nigeria are way not to be talked about. He does not understand it. This man called Ibrahim Traore is a man of discipline and is one of the respected leaders in Africa. He's a man of no nonsense. He always keeps to his words. He detained 11 soldiers from Nigeria for invading the Burkina Faso space for no reason, for no permission. And now Tinubu has sent some delegates to go and plead on behalf. He has released the 11 soldiers. You can see that this man at the same time has the heart of gold. Now he has come together with the Global Defense Consortium to seek for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm very sure that he will get it because he is a man of his words. He always keeps to his words. He was like, why are they killings in Nigeria and yet you guys focus to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment? A man that just come out to require freedom from his people. Just freedom for his people. He wants the betterment of his people. He does not want any other thing. He has no evil intentions. All his intentions are pure. Yet you keep to sentence him to life imprisonment. You choose to sentence him to life imprisonment despite the fact that other criminals are out there invading and terrorizing several communities in Nigeria. It is Nnamdi Kanu you look at and then you see to sentence him to life imprisonment, depriving him of several advantages. Well, we wait to hear what will happen between the meeting of Ibrahim Traore and Global Defense Consortium. I will be playing the video for you. Well, without wasting more time, there are two videos that will be displayed on your screen. Watch those particular two videos to the end, and when we are back, we'll continue so that we know exactly what happened today between Global Defense Consortium and Ibrahim Traore demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
See, this Burkina Faso leader, let me tell you, there's something you did here that I don't like. Let me tell you, I will tell you pop and plain. They serve you these men at the platter, you know, go detain all of them too. See these ones, catch them and detain them. Join them with the soldiers, or you can set the soldiers free because the soldiers were only following orders. These are the people that lock them up, catch them and lock them up. Why are you giving them knuckle to chop? Lock them up. They are not useful to Nigeria. These men that came here now, they are not useful. Lock them up. Release the soldiers. Lock them up. They just free gift. Take it. You are giving them knuckle to chop. You fuck up, oh. Ibrahim, you fuck up. We needed you to lock these people up. These particular ones, I thought that is the whole plan that you had. That when they come and do this diplomatic talk, you catch those people that came with that talk and lock them up till they explain what their plan was doing in Burkina Faso. Bro, you fuck up.
First of all, I'm leading a delegation sent here by President Bola.
Burkina Faso president, the way they are holding Nnamdi Kanu, I beg you to hold them. If Tinubu near your side, you hold him. Seize him. If justice is not given to Igbo land, Burkina Faso president, don't give Nigerian states justice too. Makani konye juwe malumadu kage juwe mwalia. Burkina Faso president, Ibrahim, we are proud of you. From this side, we the Igbo tribe, we are proud of you. Thank you for the good work you are doing. You see the way you are holding Nigeria. You see the way you detain them. Send them to imprisonment. Imprison them. Burkina Faso president, if Nigerian president near your country, seize them, arrest them, detain them, sentence them to life imprisonment. We support you. We the Igbo tribe, we support you. Burkina Faso president, we support what you do. We support you for your judgment. As long as Nigerian state is still holding Nnamdi Kanu, make una no release them all. If Nigerian state near you, Burkina Faso, fight them. If Nigerian president near you, Burkina Faso, my brother Ibrahim, hold am, detain am, sentence am to life imprisonment. We are supporting you. We are behind you. Burkina Faso president, continue this work that you are doing. Continue this example that you've set. You see this example that you have set for continue. Burkina Faso president, continue with whatever you are doing with these Nigerian people. Burkina Faso president, if Nigerian president near your house, if Nigerian government, if Nigerian president, be it senator, be it House of Rep, be it anybody, Burkina Faso, my brother, if Nigerian president near your house, arrest am. If Nigerian government officials, if they come to Burkina Faso, arrest them, detain them, sentence them to life imprisonment. We support you. For every land that chooses to show another land injustice, we always inherit injustice. Burkina Faso president, you are making the youth proud.
So guys, welcome back once again. I believe we've all watched just 2 videos. Now we'll be getting into full details. As you can see on your screen, the Global Defense Consortium for Nnamdi Kanu has alleged that his conviction by a federal high court in Abuja on November 4th was conducted without any legal basis. Now, we read in full details. The Global Defense Consortium for Nnamdi Kanu has alleged that his conviction by a federal high court in Abuja on November 4 was conducted without any legal basis. The group, in a legal brief signed by Onyedikachi Ife, the ESQ, described the proceedings as a calculated effort to force a conviction to survive the absence of law. According to the defense team, during the trial, Kanu repeatedly asked the court, "My lord, please show me the law under which I am being tried." A fundamental question in criminal justice that the court never answered. The consortium stated that Justice Omotosho failed to name any extant statute, operative section, or written law justifying Kanu's detention, instead using evasive phrases such as the charges before the court and issues to be addressed later. That issue will be taken at the appropriate time, Omotosho reportedly told Kanu, according to official record. The defense team said that by deferring this critical question, the court effectively ignored Section 36-12 of the Nigerian Constitution, which explicitly forbids trial or conviction unless the offence is defined by written law. The consortium noted that the court initially instructed Kanu to raise jurisdictional and procedural questions in a final written address. Kanu complied with this request, but the court later abolished the forum entirely and proceeded straight to judgment. You are to put in your defense and nothing else, otherwise it will be deemed waived, Omotosho reportedly told Kanu, a move the defense counsel described as judicial coercion rather than lawful adjudication. The brief also highlighted what it called extraordinary rendition, misrepresentation, alleging that the court ignored affidavits and appellate rulings concerning Kanu's rendition, while relying selectively on Supreme Court judgment to justify jurisdiction. The defense argued that the trial was conducted under administrative pressure, prioritizing speed over legality. This was not a solo act. The consortium stated Chief Awomolo never clarified the law, never cured the defect, never opposed jurisdictional demands on substance, allowed the court to do the heavy lifting of suppression. The result was an institutional alignment, prosecution silence, judicial deferral, coercive progression. That is how sham trials survive. The consortium stressed that the trial demonstrated deliberate circumvention of the law. On November 4, 2025, Justice Omotosho did not merely err. He refused to identify the law, admitted the constitution applied, deferred it into non-existent, abolished the forum he relied on, coerced defense under threat, misrepresented the record, and prioritized speed over legality. So guys, you can see exactly what the Global Defense Consortium is trying to say. They are solidly behind Nnamdi Kanu and they want his release. And as well, as you can see on your screen, how Justice Omotosho and Chief Awomolo engineered a trial without law. Proceedings of 4th November 2025. Executive summary. On November 4, 2025, a Nigerian Federal High Court sat in Abuja and did something unprecedented in modern constitutional practice. It continued a criminal trial without identifying the law under which the accused was being tried. admitted that the constitution forbids conviction without such a law, deferred the issue to final address, and then abolished the final address altogether. This was not confusion, it was institutional intransigence, a judge and a prosecutor working in tandem to avoid the law. What follows is a record-based exposure of how that happened. The simple question that broke the court. Throughout 4th November 2025, Nnamdi Kanu asked one question calmly, repeatedly, insistently, "My lord, please show me the law under which I am being tried." This question appears again and again on the record. It is the most basic question in criminal justice and the court never answered it. 2. Omotoso never identified the law, not once. At no point on November 4th, 2025 did Justice Omotoso name an extant statute, identify an operative section, explain which law survived repeal, or state which written law justified detention. Instead, the court used evasive placeholder. The charges before the court, this case, the process, issues to be addressed later, damaging record moments. After Kanu again demanded to know the law, Omotoso responded, "That issue will be taken at the appropriate time." There is no appropriate time to identify the law without a law. There is no trial. 3. The constitution was acknowledged, then neutered. The most revealing moment of the day comes when Justice Omotoso accepts that Section 36-12 of the constitution applies, but then empties of its meaning. Direct record effect. Omotoso states in substance, Section 36-12 is applicable, but it comes into play at conviction stage, not now. This statement is devastating for 3 reasons. 36-12 is not a sentencing rule. It says no person shall be tried or convicted unless the offence is defined by written law. Trial itself is bad where no law exists. You do not get to defense first and then check if a crime exists. Detention without law becomes unlawful under this logic, which is constitutionally impossible. This was not ignorance, it was a deliberate re-engineering of the constitution to keep the trial alive. 4. Deferral as a weapon. Take it in final address. Once cornered, Justice Omotoso adopted a single tactic, deferral, record pattern. When Kanu pressed on repeal jurisdiction governing law, the court repeatedly said, "You can raise that in your final written address." This is where the institutional coordination with Chief Awomolo becomes visible. Awomolo never for once identified the law either, clarified the charging statute, opposed Kanu's demand with substance. Instead, the prosecution benefited silently from judicial deferral. The final address paradox. This is the smoking gun. Here is the core exposure. Step 1. Omotoso insists. Take it in final written address. Step 2. Kanu expressly insists. "I want my final written address." Record repeatedly shows Kanu demanding the opportunity. Step 3. Omotoso later abolishes final address entirely. No written address, no oral address, straight to judgment. Legal meaning. The court postponed jurisdiction to final address, then destroyed final address, then decided jurisdiction against Kanu anyway. That is not procedural, that is procedural ambush. Put up your defense or lose it. Coercion on record. When Kanu refused to enter defense without knowing the law, Omotoso escalated. So you can now see the whole incidents. This is what I kept on telling you guys. The Omotoso used a repealed law to try Nnamdi Kanu. It's never done. Yes, things are never done that way. Because Nnamdi Kanu was crying and shouting, "Omotoso, show me the law." He could not show him the law. Okay, when Nnamdi Kanu refused to enter defense without knowing the law, Omotoso escalated. You can see. Well, I would love to have your take on this. Do tell me what you feel in the comment section. Like this video, share this video. Always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any update about Nnamdi Kanu.